When your library promotes books, what is your go-to message? Do you talk about using books to expand skills or knowledge? Well, that's great, but there is a new study from Storytel that suggests we might be overlooking a better way to promote our collection. I'm going to talk to you about it and give you some tips in this episode of the Library Marketing Show. Hi everyone, I'm Angela Hursh from superlibrarymarketing.com. Head on over there and look for the Library Marketing Show tab so you can ask a question for a future episode, or you can nominate your library or another library for kudos in library marketing. And kudos is going to the Grosse Pointe Public Library in Michigan. They have had 2 programs lately that have gotten a ton of great publicity. I'm going to put a bunch of links down below so you can see all of this. The first program was called Justice in Motion, and they had coverage of this in USA Today, the CBS News, Detroit Times, all the newspapers around their area, and some of their local TV and radio stations. It was pretty amazing. The second program was called Unpacking Odysseus, and it was, of course, taking advantage of the movie release. It was right around the time that movie came out, The Odyssey. The Detroit News wrote a story about it. It's been on the radio as well. They had a ton of great publicity and lots of attendance. Great job, Grosse Pointe Public Library. All right, let's get into today's topic, which is a new way, maybe a new way. I'm not sure it's new, but it might be new to libraries. A different way to message our books and our collection. So there's a place called Storytel. They recently surveyed more than 5,000 people across 5 European countries about their reading and listening habits. And one of the biggest findings from that was that people who read or listen to books more frequently also report higher levels of well-being. So oftentimes in libraries, we promote our books as a way to improve yourself. But I think a great angle that we're missing is reading as self-care. I know there are some books out there that will be promoted, and it's appropriate to promote as improving yourself in some ways. But I think a lot of times when we do that, it makes reading sound like a to-do list or like work that you have to do. And that may be turning some potential readers off. So I would love to see us lean more into reading as a chance to escape and to relax and a way to just have a little bit of happiness in our life. What does this look like practically in library marketing? I think it's just a real small tweak in your messaging. So instead of saying like, check out this new novel or this new release from such and such author, you can frame it in a way where you say something like, do you need a break from your very busy week? We've got a story for that. Or instead of saying like, improve your reading habits or expand your reading habits, you might just say like, take 20 minutes out of today for yourself. And we've got a book that can help you with that. There's also opportunities here for things like displays or carousels on your website or social media posts that are centered around themes like here are books to help you unwind, or cozy reads for a stressful week, or stories that'll just make you smile. So as you can see, it's just a slight message change. And we're not saying that books aren't helpful to build new skills, but I think leaning into the self-care can really help to bring in some new readers. I read mainly for pleasure. And so I'm curious about how you market your collection. Do you do a lot of collection promotion that's centered on self-care? Or do you feel like maybe you do talk more about reading as information or knowledge building or lifelong learning? And I'm going to put a link to the study below. Look at it and tell me if you feel like maybe you should be changing your messaging. I'm curious. Let's get a conversation started down in the comments. And that is it for today's episode of the Library Marketing Show. But my channel is full of lots of other videos for library marketing. If you're interested in learning more, head to the next video and I will meet you there.